Hi everyone. This is a look that I wore with a pink blouse from Talbot. It has the decorations over here. I like it. I got a bunch of them in different colors. They were only like $12 or something. They were having a really big sale. I started off with my base. I used MAC Fresco Rose. Colors that I also used will be the pink part here of the MAC Pink Split. I'm going to be using Burgundy, my Coastal Scents 88 Metal Mania palette. But the shadows that I'm going to be using from that, I'll start off with this color here, but I might have to change it to that color there. So we'll see how it works out. First thing you want to do is do your base, your Fresco Rose. I put it all over the lid and I bring it up. Lightly. I'm not putting a lot of it on. Just enough to have the shadows adhere to it. Okay? After you put that base on, what you're going to do is take the 88 Metal Mania palette, and I'm going to use that color, this color here. I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, this shade here, and just take as much as you need, or until it looks how you want it to look. Remember, it's all about you. So when you get the color down the way you want it, that little shade of brown there, what you want to do is wipe your brush off. I am using Max Fix Plus. Well, it's a long story behind me using the Max Fix Plus. What you want to do is wet your brush, and take the MAC Pink Split, and you're taking the pink part here. So you're taking it on your damp brush. Very sparkly. So you're putting it in the inner corner. You see that? You're just putting it in the inner corner there. See? I like the way that looks. And then you take some more down at the bottom, and you just put it in the inner corner there, and just blend it out to about the middle, of your lid. Okay, I'm liking that so far. You might have to go back in with the Metal Mania palette, and you're using this shade here. And just blend it out. Just blend it over. Take some more and just blend it over. Just blend it until it looks the way you want it to look. I'm kind of happy with that. So we'll leave that part alone for now. And then what I'm going to do is take my Burgundy, and I am going to take just like this. Is that an angle? Oh, it's supposed to be at an angle. We'll say it's at an angle, and we'll go with that. So I'm going to take that, dip it into the Ben Nye. Ben Nye is very pigmented, very, very pigmented. So you only need a little bit. So lightly put it into your crease. Lightly. Not your outer V. Just put it into your crease. We're going to leave that V alone for right now. And here, dip it in again. Like I said, it's highly pigmented. So you just want to lightly put it on there. And then you want to turn the brush around this way, and blend it like that. Oh, that looks crazy. It's been like that the whole time? I don't know. So you bring it up a little bit, and then you go and you make sure that this one matches, and you bring it up. Okay, now to have one shade that is your go-to shade. To have one shade that is your matte shade. That what you can do is you can use it to bring down any color or to tone down any color. I really like the way this looks. Anyway, you can bring it down to blend out any color. Mine is the NYX Pure Skin, and that's what I use as my highlight shade, but also as my blending shade. I'll take my Target brush that you get in Target, dip it in, tap off the excess, and use that as my highlight to blend it down. Get in the inner corner and tighten up the outside. And take it again. And blend it out like this. Inside. Take the inside. And then you can do the outer corner if you want to. Now, we're going to do our liner. For my liner, I'm using Hip Cream Liner in Midnight Blue. And whenever I take it out, I always turn it upside down so that when I use it, I take the cap down like this. And then I just take it whenever I'm, between, or instead of having it just open out like that, I put it upside down. Brush that I got from Michaels. So you don't pull on your eye, you just support it. And you close your lid and you put your color on. I really like the way that eyeshadow looks. Yay me! Oh my gosh. So then, other eye. Just take it and do the liner. I like to do both tops just in case one of them, I came in too far, the line is too thick. That way I can do both tops at the same time. This is your canvas. You can make your artwork look the way that you want it to. And see how easy that was? Okay, so the next thing that you're going to want to do is I'm using Urban Decay liner in Corrupt, because I just can't use one. I have to use two. That's just me. Figure you got it. You might as well use it. Otherwise, you're going to have to throw it away after so many months. Why? So, since I did this eye first, I'm going to put this Corrupt on there. Put the Corrupt on there. I am going to take today, this is the e.l.f. concealer brush, and I just take it and smudge out the lines because you don't want harsh lines. And then you can bring it in a little bit if you wanted to, or bring it out a little more if that's what you want. It's your preference, you do you, it's all about you. So, for my blush, I am using MAC Well Dressed. I'm working on the lighting, so if it fades in and out, that's because I'm doing, different lighting angles because my constructive criticism I needed more light. So, tap it off. I'm going to really have to remember this. I like it. So dip it in again. I don't like the harsh lines for my blush. So now I'm going to do my lips. For my lips, I am going to be using NYX lip pencils. I am going to start with NYX in Plum. And then I'm going to do NYX in Ever. And I'm going to top that with the e.l.f. Luscious liquid lipstick in Pink Lemonade. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I've already moisturized my lips from when I started my foundation and everything. I'm going to use a concealer. I have Bobbi Brown concealer that I had gotten in Warm Neutral. It was a little too light for me, but I didn't want to take it back. I said I'll find a use for it. And then I had seen somewhere that they were using concealer. See? It's a little too light for the concealer, but as far as blending down my lips, I think it does a good job. Oh, I know what it was. I saw an e.l.f. concealer. It was a lip. It was supposed to be a lip concealer, I think it was. And when I put it on, it was so harsh and so drying that I felt that if I used then I looked at the Bobbi Brown, and I said I had a Warm Neutral that's too light for under my eyes, but that might be good. And it's a different texture, and it's a little creamier than the e.l.f. lip concealer was. So the first color that I'm going to take is the NYX Plum, and I'm going to line my lips. Thicker on the sides, so we'll do that. I amuse myself sometimes. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, now I'm going to use the NYX in Ever and go inside. I like lip liners. I really like lip liners, because I found that when I get dressed in the morning, if I layer my colors, sometimes I'll use 2 lip liners, sometimes I'll use 4 lip liners, and then I'll put lipstick over on top of it, and I'll put just a little bit of gloss. And I found that when I eat breakfast in the morning, or if I'm drinking my coffee or something like that, that still by 10:30, 11 o'clock, it's not until lunchtime that I really have to, look at my face and refresh again. So I am going to use the e.l.f. This one. Hope you can see this. Like magic. And you just put it on like that, and that's the look. Also, what I use for my mascara is the LOreal Voluminous, and then for one coat, and then I follow that up with the MAC Zoomlash. When I find something that works for me, there's no need for me to change it, because it looks exactly like I want it to look. So just remember, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, I love it, and just do what makes you happy. Bye.